Hold up. Can we get into this base real quick? Look at it. Girl, who's he? Greeting my bumblebees. If you're new, welcome to the hive. We're here to take the internet by swarm. In the last video, we did browse, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do so you're up to date because now we're doing our base. Before we get into anything, if you're not subscribed, hit that button, hit that bell so you don't miss anything that I post. Like and comment your 2 favorite colors. The products and the tools that we're using for this, we're going to be using regular dense fluffy brushes. Have your highlight brush, contour brushes, bam. The next tool that we're using is a sponge. Make sure it's damp, moist. We have our LA Colors Matte Liquid Foundation in the shade Warm Honey. We have our LA Colors Conceal Correct in the shade Yellow. We have our May Chair Oil Control Setting Powder, the About Face Blush Balm in the shade Chic Freak. Bam. A regular contour palette. This bitch look crazy. We got our Kaja Highlights 16 in the Peach Madeline shade. We have our ID Bare Mineral Glimmer in the shade Meow. For Music Flower 24-hour long wear gel eyeliner. We have our e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick. I do not know the shade that this is in because it's super old and worn out. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna just say Siat London Color Flip Lip Gloss. The Me Los Angeles Gold Digger Palette. I'm gonna push back my wig so you guys can see full transparency of everything that I'm doing. Okay. So first we're gonna start off with our wet beauty blender. I like to start off with my contour first and then go into my highlights. So I'm gonna just make the outline. Oh, yeah, let's push this wig back. Actually, let's just take it off. Let's just take it off.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Alright, we're just gonna leave it hanging off my head like that, okay? But you just want like a bronzy look. And this is my tutorial, so this is how I do it. Most people wouldn't do it this way, so follow along. But if you want a baddie look, I mean, I'd follow through to the end, y'all. Ain't nobody achieving the looks that I'm achieving, baby girl. I'm also gonna just apply most of my creams right now. So like, just to get all of it out the way, okay? I still do makeup like it's 2016, 15 type shit. Cause I like a bright under eye, y'all. I don't have foundation, so I only use contour, concealer, and motherfucking powders. I'm gonna use the blunt end just so it's more blended, more rounder. I'm just blend that hoe. Blend it. If you want to, touch your face a little bit, make sure you can get it all blended. Also, y'all contour should be at least somewhere around your skin tone. Cause girl, we's not trying to look like fucking blackface up in this bitch. I just wanna blend that bitch. I'm gonna use some more of that concealer so I can cut where I did my contour. You know, you don't want to go all the way down either because like, girl, you're not trying to look like a drag queen. I usually just do it above my beard line because that's where naturally the contour spins. And then you just do that. It's gonna look ashy, it's gonna look not blended at first until you add your powders. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. Also, now I'm using the flatter side just so I can keep everything sharp. Bring everything. I'm just gonna blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. When you get to your under eye, just look up so I can get in all the creases and you're not having like lines later on. Usually after you're done concealing under your eyes, like guaranteed most of the time, guaranteed most of the time after you do your concealer under your eye, you wanna go in with that setting powder, okay? Setting powder like a motherfucker. I learned the mistake in the last video using a wet blender on some oil control setting powder, so now we're just gonna be using a brush, a fluffy brush, and we're gonna look up and just set that in there. If anything, I'm just gonna let it sit. And then I'm gonna just dust that all off because I don't want oop, I forgot one eye. No, I'm in a rush for no reason. Alright, I'm gonna just apply those. Alright, add some setting powder to my eyeballs because that's gonna make the eyeshadow application later such a breeze. Just bam, bam. Oh, now we're gonna do our blush because we're still working on creams. You want to work with creams first before you move on to your powders. So I'm just taking an angled contour brush because that's what's going to grab the most product. And I'm just going to dab it on the top of my cheekbones, making sure it doesn't pass it. Because I don't want a blocked face. I want high cheekbones. I want to look snatched. So we're just going to keep this literally towards the arch of your eyebrow and your temples. And just blend that bitch in. And if you go overboard, it's okay. You could always fix it with setting powder and contour and blush. And foundation too. Or your beauty blender. That's the quickest fix. Just bam. Over it and done. Also, I'm blending it into my eye because, like, if you don't want to do any extra work, bam, easy eyeshadow. But this is just the base, y'all, so it's just gonna look natural like that. Into the eye, no. Cheekbone, temple. Just rub it in aggressively. And everything blended in. Then I take the same blush and I just dab it in my T-zone because this is like the quickest way to contour your nose. That angled brush, just going back and forth. Bring a little bit on my nose. I'm blind as fuck, I can't see shit, y'all, okay? I cannot see shit. Now we're gonna do powders, okay? So we're gonna go in with our palette. We're gonna go in with that pink and with the same brush. Because we don't wanna use all our brushes right now. I'm gonna just dabble that on. Dabble that on. Dabble that on. It looks crazy right now, y'all, because it's all dark and everything, but it's all gonna come together, okay? We still gotta contour, so let me just rub that all over my forehead. Bring it into the light part too, so it's all blended. Because I like to look like tan. I like to look like I just got out the sun, but also got that natural blush type shit. Y'all know what I mean. Don't forget your jawline because you want your colors on your whole face, not just on the top part of your head. Now we're gonna go in with our setting powder and cut our contour. So since we have our angled brush, we can just tap it on so it can sit there and bake. So I want to bake my face. We cut our contour. We're going to set our eyes. So we don't want too much red. And let's just assume that we're only going out with the base. So you just want to calm everything down here. When I set my concealer for my under eye, I like a bright under eye, so I use a yellow from my Me Gold Digger palette. And I just take that angled brush again, because it's like it's rounded, so I'll just stick it right there where my inner corner for my eyes, and bam, it's naturally already contoured. So just dibble dabble, bam. Take that yellow again, and we're just gonna keep it in the under eye. We're not gonna try to contour with it. We're just literally just placing it down, like bam, just straight there. It is naturally gonna look contoured already. So just place that down. Bam. I want to carry some of it this way, so my eye ain't looking naked. Let me just bring that yellow. Bring that yellow right here too. And then I'm gonna just go back in with some of that pink. So I'm gonna wipe that off now. Wipe all that off. Now I'm just gonna set my whole face because everything is harsh and dark. So we set everything with powder. It's lightening up. Like you can see the difference in the side of my face. It's lighter because I just added a whole bunch of setting powder. So it's just gonna blend everything seamlessly. And as you can see on this side of my face, everything's blended nice. It's not that harsh as compared to this side. Everywhere. Okay? Everywhere. Now we're just gonna take our highlight brush into our highlight, and I'm just gonna like keep it in a small range, but also circle it so it's panned everywhere. Just do it until it gets to your consistency. I'm just going with a dense packed brush, and I'm gonna just get most of all these out and tap. Only in certain places I want these sparkles to glow. And then if you really want like a sharp glow, take your finger and dab it in. So the highlight parts are usually right here at the end of your eyes, your cheekbones technically, because that's where the light naturally shines on it. Your bridge in your nose, so I just take a little bit, yeah. Then your eyebrows, so just take a little bit, rub it at the bottom. Looks beautiful. I'm gonna just take a little small angled brush because I got in a scooter accident a couple years, an electric scooter, and I scarred my face. So now, anytime I do my makeup, I take a little bit of highlight and I just dig it in there because like it pops it out. And I'm gonna just ever so lightly dip that in because a lot of this goes the wrong way. I'm just gonna pan it all over my face, but in those spots that I told you. Also the lip. I just like doing it above the lip because when you do your lipstick, it's gonna look cute. There, nose, eyebrow. Alright, so the base is done. Like the base is done. Like this is all you have to do. You guys, I'm currently doing my lips off camera, but like this is the base. Like you can't tell me I didn't go off. Like I went off. Once you can see. It was a lot of steps to get here, but once you get the hang of it, you'll feel like a fucking baddie, okay? You'll feel like that bitch. So that concludes this video for today. Make sure you check out my brow video and my snake bite videos. The links are in the description below. Stay tuned for the next video. And if you enjoyed, like and comment your 2 favorite colors. That way I could do a look based off of them. And yeah. I love you, my bumblebees. Let's swarm the internet.